watch the way we dominate and control the fate. No one standing in our way can never negotiate. Turn the volume up and let the speakers vibrate. This is my city and I claim the throne. Everything I built, I did it on my own. Diamonds in the dark and how they brightly shone. Listen to the signal through the silver cell phone. Kick the door and keep the energy so high. Reach for every star inside the velvet black sky. Never let a single golden moment pass us by. Catch a liquid rhythm that we need to amplify. Look at all the glitter in the heavy ice. Pay the heavy fee and never question the price. Roll the metal cubes and watch me shake dice. Cutting through the static like a sharp steak slice. Fast cars moving down a long and dusty road. Carrying the heavyweight and lifting up the load. Watch the secret system in the brand new code. Waiting for the fuse so we can finally explode. Every single person wants to catch the gold flow. Watch the neon lights and see the city glow. Moving to the rhythm even when we go slow. Starting from the bottom, now we really did grow. Looking at the world from a very different view. Doing all the things that they can never do. Making up the rules and keeping everything so true. Joining up the ranks of the very lucky few. Leaving all the messy heavy drama far behind. Searching for the treasure that I really must find. Everything is moving in the gear, slowly we'll grind. Freedom is the only thing inside my focused mind. Set the whole entire world on a purple blaze. Getting lost inside a thick and heavy purple haze. Moving through the rhythm of the long summer days. Everyone is watching with a very sharp fixed gaze. Yeah, there is not a single reason left to stay. Chase the fading light and find another better way. Listen to the things that we really must say. We are going to win and dominate the play. Rearrange the future and the things we can change. Everything we see is within a very close range. Living out a life that is beautiful and strange. Put the broken pieces in a perfect fresh range. Everybody in the building knows my written first name. Playing for the trophy and the glory, not fame. Lighting up the spirit like a hot orange flame. Nothing in the world will ever look the same. Connect with the people who are in my tribe. Energy is something that you cannot just bribe. Listen to the lyrics that I really must prescribe. Feel the heavy rhythm and the modern cool vibe. Now we see the work. Now we see the work is finally almost done. Shining even brighter than the burning yellow noon sun. Counting all the battles that we have already won. Looking for the exit and we having some fun. There is no promise that I will ever break. Everything I wanted was for me to go take. Moving on water like a ripple in the lake. Keeping up the energy for our own very sake. Yeah. We just stepped inside the velvet gold glass door. Watch me slide across the stickle marble dance floor. It's the rhythm shaking every single stone cold core. No one that could ever ask for any more. Turn the volume high and let the speakers sway. We are moving through the neon city like gray. Throw the heavy baggage from the week far away. Living for the moment like a brand new day. Watch the golden vision in my young bright eyes. Catch the fire climbing up the tall dark skies. Real legends never have to hear the weak lies. Winning every battle till the whole world truly cries. I will never play a basic loser's tired game. Burning like a rocket with a bright blue flame. Every single person knows the power of my name. Nothing in my life will ever stay the same. Grind until the silver turns to heavy solid gold. Breaking every story that the hollow people once told. Stay original and never fit the common dusty mold. Brave enough to face the winter and the cold. Listen to the thunder on the busy city street. Feel the heavy vibration underneath your tired weary feet. Victory is tasting like the flavor very crisp sweet. Competition is a thing that we will surely beat. Shining like a diamond in the middle of night. Everything we do is looking very sharp and bright. Taking off and reaching for a masses higher high. We are never giving up the long hard fight. Sitting on the top of my expensive royal throne. I have built this empire by my very phone. Listen to the static on the broken cellular phone. Master of the kingdom and the kingly power zone. Yeah, never going backwards for a single cheap fake mistake. Swimming through the water of a deep blue lake. Watch the heavy ground beneath your tiny body quake. Every single chance is mine for me to take. Driving through the city in the heavy pouring rain. Leaving all the pressure and the mental heavy pain. Nothing in this world is ever really in vain. Power is a river flowing through my every vein. Look at me and see a very famous star. Driving very fast in my expensive black luxury car. I have traveled across the ocean very, very far. Raising up the limit in the golden medal bar. Moving through the crowd and making such a splash. Counting up the paper in the the heavy green cash. Living life so fast, like a lightning yellow flash. Throw the negative thoughts in the dirty gray trash. Everything I do is for the massive grand show. Moving with the energy and with the steady flow. Watch the little garden in the desert now grow. There is no one else that you should know. Running with the giants in the very human race. Flying through the stars in the middle of space. Moving at a very fast and steady rhythmic pace. I have got the glory on my happy face. Walk across the desert for a many long mile. Putting all the diamonds in a very large pile. Doing everything with a very unique and fresh style. Keep the winning energy inside the heavy digital file. I am living in a very vivid lucid dream. Playing for the trophy in the very best team. Floating down the river on a very quiet stream. Everything is shining with a very bright white beam. Stand up very straight, stand up very tall. We are never going to take a heavy fall. Answering the destiny in the very final out call. Having such a party and a very great ball. Listen to the music in your very own ear. Looking in the mirror and the vision is clear. I have got the heart that has no fear. Celebrating loudly with a very happy and loud cheer. Leaving all the shadows of the very dark past. Racing down the highway and I am going fast. I have got a spirit that will always last. Looking at the iron that is very solid gas. Look at everything and see a very fresh view. Doing something different and doing something very, very new. Joining with the lucky and the very chosen few. Painting every picture with a very bright blue hue. I am simply better than the very tired rest. Putting all my power to the very final test. Flying to the mountain in the very far west. Carrying the gold upon my very heavy great chest. Leaving every single little worry far away behind. Only for the treasure that I truly will find. Moving with the wisdom of a very sharp mind. I am one of a very unique, special kind. I will never, ever, 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 ever quit. Lighting up the fire and I am feeling it. Every single piece is a very perfect close fit.